welcome back to the Treehouse Show. You just listened to a dope song by yours truly. I'm your host, Gartasia. You are tapped into the trillest podcast in the universe. Today, we have a very eclectic panel. You know what I'm saying? We got people from different walks of life, and it's been nothing but love and abundance. And everyone here has value. Everyone here on this couch has something to tell, a story, some information, some value, some knowledge. And it's a pleasure to get an opportunity to do that. But I'm gonna stop yapping and allow them to talk about themselves. Name, age, fun fact, relationship status.
No, you can go ahead.
Well, my name is Tazo. I'm a writer, 43. Produce, engineer, instruments. Just come up with, I'm 44, basically. I just do a lot of shit dealing with music. Athletic, understanding the walks of life. Just doing what it gotta take to actually gravitate to who you gotta actually be in life. It's just knowing yourself. So just knowing me. And that's all I do with life, G. Like understanding music, hang around with people that's successful in their own way and doing something with their own self, and just maintaining life at a good pace, G.
That's real.
And one of my guys, he shoot videos, and I'm always with him, and he shot all my videos, G. Like, I'm working on a project because I mix, I master, I dabble in music a lot, G. Guitar, instruments, understanding that, figuring that shit out, bro. And just going through with it. And just fucking with it. It's just experimenting with a lot of shit, like he was just saying, being creative. That's all it is. It's what you hear, what you want to do. As long as it sounds good to you, G, it'll sound good to somebody else.
Real shit.
Like, if you can make it sound good to you, especially if you're not tone deaf and you know what a tone sound like and you can make that, Gee, you can make anything sound good. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Like, so that's what I'm on. That's my wave, and got a whole lot of shit that's actually gonna happen throughout this, bro. Creating a project, like I say, named Brilliant, because I'm gonna show them how brilliant I am with certain things and what I do in life, and putting shit together and connecting the dots, bro. So that's me, Jay.
Ashe.
What, so name, age, fun fact,
relationship status.
Relationship status? Alright, so my name is Zacharyiah. I'm 33 years old.
Jesus number.
Right, yeah. A fun fact about me, I have a lot of fun facts, so I'll just pick one. I can do a handstand. I can kind of walk with it, you know what I mean?
Can you do push-ups with it?
A push-up, maybe if I'm on the wall. Yeah. I feel like I gotta train my shoulders. Give me about 2 weeks. Give me about 14 days. I could probably do a push-up, without the wall. But yeah, I can do it with a wall. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, relationship status, not to cut you off, but I'm single on this shit. I ain't catch that, but yeah, I'm single. So carry on, brother.
Actually, I'm actually involved. Okay. I can definitely say that I'm
involved.
involved.
Weapons of mass destruction involved.
I'm definitely involved. Now we can have another conversation about what that means, for sure. But I'm definitely involved. So
what does involved mean?
Let's mean anything.
What does involved mean, man?
Involved. Okay, so I'm definitely talking to someone. I'm definitely pursuing someone. I'm definitely interested in someone, and we're definitely in the beginning stages of understanding one another and understanding one another's boundaries and figuring out one another. When it comes to any type of connection that I do make, I do try to nourish it, as much as possible. I try to respect it. I try to understand the boundaries of said relationship and connection. You know what I mean? So my approach to getting to know someone on any kind of level beyond friendship is going to take patience in order to nurture. And before we nurture, we have to figure out why we connect, what we relate on, and I'm going to expose my flaws through just being me genuinely. So I would like to know that person's flaws as well. So because at the end of the day, it's about evaluation. I think it's about evaluation, and it's about developing the connection on top of getting to know, a new person. Because I practice intentionality when it comes to discernment. So I say that because I feel like up to this point in my life as a 33-year-old man, my connections have been fruitful. My connections have not been domestic. My connections and my relationships have, came and went. But I can say the relationships came and went, but the connections are still lasting. Meaning, when you understand somebody that is a good person and respects your boundaries, they're gonna respect whatever level or connection you're at. If you want to label it as a friendship, if you want to label it as a relationship, you take the time to get to know that person and they get to know you. We understand the boundaries. We don't even say that word enough. If you ask me.
For most people, and it's crazy that you say that, because most people don't understand boundaries. They don't even know boundaries. And once you deliver boundaries to a person, they look at you like you're saying some foreign languages. Like, so you don't want to be bothered with me? Bro, I didn't say I didn't want to be bothered with you.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, this is what I expect. I enjoy a long time. I enjoy like reading and understanding myself. And most people just want to be with you, like 100%. That's my last relationship.
Hold it up. Yeah, there you go.
My last relationship ended because of that shit. Like, she thought I ain't love her too much. It's like, bro, like, I just do me. I'm always on the go. I'm always like focusing on myself. I'm a Virgo. I love alone time, G. Like, I love being alone.
I ain't gonna lie, know some Virgos dedicated to the plan. Dedicated. So it's like people gotta understand, like, hey,
the plan is a motherfucker.
I get what they say when they say, like, get you a Virgo, because once a Virgo fuck with you, they gonna make sure you alright. But they gotta make sure they alright first. They gotta make sure they alright first. That's one thing I know through experience. You know, I'm not even gonna lie.
And he for real. No, he's so serious.
Because if you good, you could do 10 times more for them.
You can do 10 times more for
you can sacrifice more for them. I've been around Virgos. So I gotta make sure that I'm good before I do anything for anybody else. Because it's just like physics. If I'm fucked up, how the fuck am I gonna take care of you? Like, I'm fucked up, homie. Yeah, that's like, real.
So, I mean, not to go, into too much detail, but like, how much were y'all? What was the age gap? Like, were y'all around the same age or?
No, it was younger. 33. Yeah.
Okay. But you see, the issue with me with that is like none of that, but like at 33 years old, you would think somebody will have an understanding that people need their own fucking space.
But they don't understand because nobody taught them that.
The boundary.
That's what's crazy. It's not like someone's like 20 or 18. I can see that. But you talking about 33, you grown as hell, and you have an issue with boundaries. You have an issue with understanding people need their own space at 33.
Even my ex at 38, 40, she didn't understand boundaries. Like, most people don't understand those things because they missing something. And I think they missing like a fatherhood or some type of companionship or some shit. It's something like that. It's a void that a man that comes in and honestly does for them and be righteous and understand what they like certain things. They look at that like, I can't let you go nowhere. But it's like, no, you still have to let a bird fly though. Like, if I'm gonna go do whatever. Like, my perceptions of whatever I do, like, whether it's right or wrong, like, if I got something good, I'm not gonna do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some fuck ups out here, but that doesn't mean that I'm one of them. But if you give me the chance to show you, then maybe I'll show you. But most people don't want to go through the showing stage.
Yeah.
Did you how long did you give that relationship a shot where they didn't understand boundaries?
3 years, yeah.
Did they change over those 3 years?
No. For the 3 years for the first one, my last one was a year and a half.
Did they show, like, because I'm sure did you tell them about your boundary needs?
I let them know. No, they know me. Like, I come through the gate, like, just me. Like, I'm there, but then I'm not there. I talk to you and I don't talk to you. I got my own shit going on. Like, but I'm there. So if I can help you out with anything and be there and help you understand like the whole concept of what we're trying to build here, as in let's open up some businesses, let's start some LLCs, let's this, like, fuck all that. Do I love you? Like, that don't really mean nothing. Let's create some revenue here. Then we can continue and see who love and how strong the love is, because it's business. Like, you don't know nobody until you know them if they're going through your bad shit or hardship or happiness and, you know, all that shit. Like, you don't know a person. You know a person once they go through something bad, and then you have to be there so you know if you're there for the right reason or the wrong reason, determining on that.
Yeah. Were they able to, like, mold to your boundaries? Like, once you told them that, obviously people will struggle at first, but, like, over time, did you see them get better at understanding your boundaries, or, like, did they just never change?
In a sense, yeah, just a bit, but it was just the way that they were wired that made it hard for them on that aspect of understanding, because sad to say, most of their ass probably never grew up with a dad, you know, and that plays a big factor in things.
For real, I ain't gonna lie, that's real.
Because, you know, I take care of my women, like, especially if you my woman, you my homie. She like, we gonna go do whatever, bro. I like to travel, I like to go out, I like to do everything, homie. Like, this is what I do, man. And I start off as a friend. Like, I ain't jumping into shit, like, not supposed to.
I respect that heavily. Because, like, I'm definitely the same way when it comes to, like, getting to know a woman. Like, me personally, I would consider myself like more like demisexual, meaning like I need some type of connection to have this affection. And then, like, when you think about, you know, people who are asexual, like, when it comes to, like, seeing, you know, a woman a certain way, the way my brain is wired, I need to develop that connection to see her in this, I would say, like, affectionate, lustful, you know, safe space. You know what I mean? I need, my brain needs the information, it needs the experiences, and I need to figure out how we connect, because, like, I can figure out if it's a thing or not. I have the discernment. So, but that friendship stage, like, that's important, because you're getting to know people, and if you develop a foundation like that, it's like, all right, we don't work on this level. We can go back to the friendship which we poured into. So we can, like you said, we can still do business. We can still create community and do things like that. That's what I'm used to.
But see, and what you give people, what do you want out of this? Most people don't give you the precise thing of what they want out of it. They tell you a facade or whatever it is.
It's attachment, man.
It's an attachment, but now you speak on love. And what do you say that love is? Now, love is an emotion that is free. It's just like happy, and it's like sad, and it's like sick. You see what I'm saying? But they put all of these attachments on love. Oh, ask a motherfucker why they love you. Oh, cause you make me feel this way, or you do this for me. It's always come with something like that, G.
Oh, man.
Like, and that's fucked up, because that's not what love is, and it's not supposed to be that way.
Low key, I've been kind of like talking about this, like, even with myself, and I feel like I came to the not the conclusion, because I'm always embracing wisdom and how I can add on to my palette in regards to my thoughts and my perception. I just feel like when it comes to women, like, it's gonna be conditional, and it has to be, you know what I mean? And, like, but you're right, they gotta be clear on the conditions, because it's like, if I can't meet them, I have the discernment to be like, I can't do that. And that's when you gotta let them fly on and be with somebody that can.
If it's not, shit start going sour. It's gonna go sour, and then you're gonna be wondering.
You gotta
like,
be clear. You gotta
have to be clear. You know what you buying when you go to the store, and the reason why you know what you buying, because it come with a manual. It tell you how to operate it. Most people don't come with a manual, bro. Like, you don't know how to operate these people, and the reason why, because them people don't know how to operate themselves. They never took time out to tell you what they like, what they don't like, they never took that time out to say these things.
That's real, because I have been saying it for years, and I've said it in the songs that I write. People are not putting in the work on themselves, like that, like looking in the mirror, assessing their thoughts, wanting to be questioned and like assessed, evaluated, like things like that. Like, that is character building. Like, you're not building your character and your identity if you don't, like, question yourself, if you don't assess yourself. people are just floating around trying to find people who are validating them, bro.
Facts.
Like they want to be around people that are validating them, and it just creates this little ego.
Yes.
And then you get around somebody that's been doing the work, you think they're the enemy, and it's like, no, you need to learn from this person, because this person is practicing boundaries, bro. Communication. You know,
my ex, bro, I had, got a vending machines, bro, put them in slots and everything, G. Bro, when I left with everything, bro, you had all that goofy ass shit, G. Like, bro, I just need my peace, G. Now, like, it's just my peace. It's understanding.
Why can't they give you peace?
It's just certain things like nagging and not understanding, like sacrificing things. Most women don't know how to sacrifice. Like, they'll do it for a short period of time, and I know what he was just saying. It's like you have to have patience with something, and most people don't have patience. And patience, honestly, will grow you into who you need to be if you understood what you're there for. Like, you go to work to know you there to work. You go to the gym to know you there to go work out. You know, you go to these places for certain things. Most people don't know what type of place they in. They just there. Like, fuck you here for?
Yeah, placeholders.
I'm serious, yeah. They don't be knowing, and they don't know how to treat people. They don't understand nothing, and you can set something in their face, and the motherfucker still would. What that for? Like, and they and people entitled. A lot of people are entitled. It's entitlement for a lot of people. Like, you with a woman, bro. Women want to go. They want you to pay all that shit, boy. You gonna spend that shit, everything. Like. Ain't no 50-50, boy. You gonna do 100%. And what you gonna do for me? Oh, I'm gonna give you some pussy and suck your dick. No, that ain't it. That ain't all you gonna do for me.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. But that's what they say. They say that's enough for them. They'll give you the little ins and outs, help you out, give you this closure, but they not understanding, like, it's boundaries that come with that. Because you can't, like, I'm the type of person, I like to go out by myself, bro. I'm a loner, bro. Like, I find a lot of shit out by myself when I'm alone, because people big, bro. You find yourself spending a lot of money on people. You find yourself doing a lot of shit for people. I don't want nobody calling my phone, G. Like,
right, that's real.
They big too much, bro. You find yourself helping somebody out all the time. And imagine if you're in a relationship. That bill just becomes your bill, and the problem just becomes your problem.
Yeah, that's why it's important.
It's important to understand what somebody know and what they do.
How do you manage that? Because then it's like, oh well, if we're together, and you know you're traditional, then my bill is your bill. But how do you set that boundary?
That ain't how that shit work. That's I'm telling her right now. It's gonna go like your bill is your bill, mine is mine, because the same sense of you needing, like, I'm not saying I need you. But if I need your help, then help me. But you always need my help, because in a relationship and as a companion, the man has to take over for the woman. The woman always fucked up, homie. Like, I don't mean that disparagingly neither. Like, I'm just being 100%. Like, women have a tendency with overspending, overthinking, like, over every fucking thing, and they don't understand. And when you try to,
I say to a degree, it's very. I would say it's definitely very few women who are intentional with money, but I will say from my experience, from a Virgo, a Virgo woman, I'm talking spread sheets. I'm talking like,
it's rare, but when they are on point.
It's rare, but when they are locked in, they are locked in. And they deserve whatever they ask, and then they be the ones, they so set and they so structured, and they got a plan to where they like, look, all I need you to do is X, Y, and Z. If you can't do these bare minimum things, what are you here for? What are you here for? And then it make you look at yourself like, you know, damn, you know what? And it just makes you want to go harder as a man. Like, damn, she doing her thing. I have the space to do mine. Even if she's setting a bar. I love women who set the bar in whatever way. It ain't got to be financial. If you just setting that bar, even with your boundaries or just work ethic and things like that. You set the bar. I love that. I love being motivated, especially by the divine feminine, for real. Because that could be nurturing too. Shit, guidance is nurturing. Shit. But yeah,
the guidance
for the most part,
they have to accept it. Most people don't accept it. Most people don't listen, especially, like, you have to listen though. At some point in your life, I'm not saying all the time, because there's people out here that's not worth listening to. And you got something out here that you can say, well, okay, I'm gonna listen to this person, and I'm gonna see what this person has to say. And you go and you move with it, especially if you can see how this person moving. And you're not gonna listen, it's like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? I had a relationship, bro. I told the girl not to have a baby, bro. Don't. Still wanted to. Like, why are you doing this? Why?
Was it your baby?
Yes. I still take care of Shorty to this day.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I set boundaries though with it now, but you know that's my little homie.
You think that's fair?
It's not fair, and that's why me and her on like not a bad. We're not bad terms. I just know the understanding with her, but.
Yeah, that's something. That's a situation I never.
Yeah, what did that teach you?
I never judge.
A situation like that.
I don't know. Like we don't really communicate in that way. I just speak with little buddy, and that's it. Bro, I got 4 baby mamas. See, I don't really deal with like none of them. Like we all cool on what we do.
Oh, she the 5th one?
Like no, she's the 4th one.
Oh, the 4th one.
Like so.
Oh, you're a little heavy, man.
But I just, I just do what I do, bro. You had to understand, like, shit happens throughout life.
Mm-hmm.
You go through what you go through. You figure this shit out. You do what you got to do. And shit, you give people the understanding of, I'm telling you, this is how it is. All my relationships, we all cool, because I break up with them. I don't want, you sure this is what you want? We don't have to do with this. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm positive. Okay, I'm good to go. But I'll leave a motherfucker in a minute, huh?
You a leaver?
Bro, I leave anybody, bro. I don't get no fuck. Like, because it's stressful, bro. Like, you got the right to, you know how to deal with something. Whether you want to deal with it the right way or the wrong way. And if you thinking negative, bro, all you gonna get is negativity. If you thinking positive, you just gonna get all positive shit. Yeah. And most people just think negative because everybody is out to hurt you because nobody wants to see you doing good. A motherfucker will love you when you call them a begging, bro, because they got something to talk about to somebody. Hey, yeah, that motherfucker called me out for $20, bro. Like, why you gotta tell this motherfucker out for 20? Like, that's how they do you. They want to have something to talk about. People want to have something to talk about. You don't call my phone, I won't call you. You ain't got nothing to talk about on me. I'm doing good, homie.
It sucks it gotta be that way.
It has to be that way, though. I'm being 100 with you, because if it don't, bro, you fuck around, bro, and kill yourself, bro. That's stressful, bro. Somebody not wanting you to see your child because of the way that they're feeling. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that then? Like, there's nothing I can do. If you really want me to act in rage, I can show you I act in rage. But then I'd be going to jail. Bill, missing days of work, bills piling up, fucked up. Now I really need you. Can I come and stay with you? Nah, you said fuck me. You did all this to me. Like, that's what they want. But when you don't feed off into none of that, it's like, you don't care. I really don't. Yeah. Caring get you hurt, bro. Caring get you hurt, bro.
I would say, like, we did say the word, like, discernment. So I think with discernment, like, you protect that part of yourself, especially through, like, experience, like, from experience. Because we cannot stop being caring. Because eventually, if we stop the ability of caring is a broad, like, term. So that means it's like, I'm caring for someone, or I'm caring for something, or caring for myself.
Caring for what, though? Like, you can meet someone and care for them, but you don't care for what they have to offer. Like, I don't care for, not have to offer, but I don't care for what you have going on.
Right, yeah.
I don't care for that problem.
I get that, yeah, because that right there is discernment.
Because now you're bringing me a problem. Even with coming into relationships, and they want you to solve the problem. That's why they always want somebody smarter than they dumb ass. Like, because they want someone to really, like, solve the problem. As long as you can solve the problem, G, you that nigga. As long as you can help out, you that nigga. As long as you got some money, you that nigga. As long as you dependable, you that nigga.
That does sound like the traditional thing.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
These people don't get no fuck about you unless you got some bread, homie. Unless you got some money to offer something or somebody, bro. They all doing shit because of money, bro. It's money. At the world, money. It's currency.
Yeah, capitalism,
It's all it is.
No cap.
Yeah. Man, Now we gonna circle back to this though, but 2.5 years ago, we were on a different couch, and we were talking about a lot of, I feel like, issues that young men face, just like self-improvement and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, how has life changed? How have you evolved in these past 3 years?
Me personally, just honestly, I take like check-ins within myself. After a certain amount of years, I'm sitting and I'm assessing the jobs I've worked, the experiences that I've had. I'm always looking back into my journals, seeing what I've been writing down. It's really like just reflecting on everything at a certain point. And I can say that up to this point, like I said earlier, like my decision making has put me in some good spaces. I've met some good people. Up to this point in my life, when you want to measure the good and the bad, my life's been majority good. I've walked my truth for a very long time, and it's harder career-wise, it's harder relationship building-wise, because like we talk about boundaries and stuff like that. I've learned how to do that. I've always had the ability to set boundaries, but I've just got better at it, so that it's inviting, different people from all walks of life, but just genuine people, good people, because I'm about community. So in another way I feel like I've grown, it's just my perception on money, my perception on just global this phrase, global mobility. Like I've traveled and been places and I've experienced things, throughout like my 20s. And it's like now in my 30s, I have all this information and these experiences. Now I can assess it to where I can put myself in the best position when I'm in my 40s. Like things are more clearer now. Like I'm not necessarily, what if this or what if that? You know what I mean? I have my doubts, but I have experiences and I have enough logic and education to be like, all right, I have all of this experience. I have, things that I need to work on. Like I'm going back to school. Like I'm about to take this wellness stuff very seriously. I just said it before I came in here.
Yeah, and talking about it.
Yeah, and just like all the experiences that I've had up to this point, it's really putting me in position to set up, the next chapter, of my life. Because now it's just all hands on deck, boots on the ground now. Yeah, that's how I can reflect on that question.
Yeah. How did you spend your 20s?
I can say I spent my 20s experiencing, not just, embracing too much of free will. Too much free will, it's a lack of boundaries.
You just have fun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? With discernment, just, did a lot of traveling in my 20s, worked a lot of different jobs. And these are the type of jobs that, align with my purpose. Is, I'm a youth activist, so I've been working with the youth to properly develop them and give them the tools that they need to be successful, early, so they can build on that success early. You know what I mean? I can also say that, in my 20s, I learned a lot about how to create safe spaces for women. You know what I mean?
What you mean by that?
I can say, when in your 20s, you have the flexibility and the mobility to be in many different places, whether you're working jobs and stuff like that. You want to embrace, your youthful adult self and, the spaces that you're in. So when it came to that, I've learned, being in relationships, because like I said, I practice discernment, and whoever I pursue, I have a process in which, I build a connection or a relationship, with them. So I always tell them to hold me accountable. I can be arrogant. In my 20s, I was real arrogant, and I feel like with the knowledge that I've had, I've used that to like put myself in positions of logic, because when you lean towards logic, things sound good and things like that, but I'm always big on, them holding me accountable, because that's just how I was raised. Because I feel like if a woman can't hold me accountable and tell me when I'm doing something wrong, she doesn't care about me. She just only cares about what she can get from me physically and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Just like brother said, it's conditional without explaining the conditions. So
it's fucked up out here, huh?
Yeah, it's been about, I've learned a lot from them holding me accountable, things I need to work on, from just, having being argumentative and thinking that I'm trying to not be seen in a certain light. Like, I don't want you to see me like this. No, let me explain why you see me like this, and let me also explain why you shouldn't see me like this, and we're also going to explain who I am. They're like, bro, just chill. You know what I mean? Like, wait until it is your time to talk. You know what I'm saying? So I had to work on a lot of different things, because if I didn't, you know, take accountability then, it was just steep into my personal life. So learning from the accountability that I did get, you know, from women, from the opposite sex, you know what I'm saying? Like, that helped mirror the accountability I would get from good men, you know, well-rounded men. So it just helped in developing me when I'm in my male spaces, and also when I'm in spaces with women. So when I say I've learned how to create safe spaces for women, I'm not fuck first. I'm not, what can you do for me first? Like, how can I, you're having a good time, how can I invest in, like, really protect that? How can I engage in that? You know what I mean? What are your boundaries? I'm really trying to get to know a woman, because I do want a partner. You know what I mean? Partner in crime, partner in business, partner not just in the bedroom.
Just partner in general.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want somebody that we develop chemistry, because to this day, I'm, you know, even being in therapy, I've learned that it is about the time you invest, and you're learning, taking the patience to learn somebody and not take things personally, because the relationship that I was in my 20s taught me that, like, just being in college and getting out of college, being in my adulthood, and being in that relationship, you know, with somebody that understands you and took the time to, like, assess you and hold you accountable, and not holding things against you, but like, hey, I don't like this. Could you, like, tone it down or just stop it? Or how can we, you know, make this work for the both of us? Like, type of relationship. Not like, fuck you, I can't deal with this. It's like just accountability and assessment, and like asking if you do have the power, because if you do not, I may have to make a viable decision, not just for you, but for me too. So being in those spaces, I've learned, you know, just how to create safe spaces for women, and not just pursuing the panties, bro. Because a lot of these women have a lot to offer.
But the first thing they do, though, honestly, is once they like you and they feel like you deserve it,
they throw it at you.
They throw that motherfucker at you. Like, I turned it down plenty of times.
I love anticipation. I'll tell you that. Anticipation is one thing that I love. Yeah, we building, y'all. We building. Yeah, bro, you best believe it.
Yeah, I turned it down a lot of times, and not even, like, understood, like, no, I don't want it. Like, I know I can get that anytime, bro. So to turn it down, it's like, nah, I don't want it. But they throw it at you. And for some women, like, I had a lot of female friends, G.
Female friends?
I fucked them, not fucked them. It's like, if you throw it at me and I find you attractive, I'm gonna catch that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna get caught.
We gonna put it here for now.
Yeah, we can try to fix that.
You just hold it like that,
Yeah.
Like this. And actually, I'll just sit up.
I think that might work.
Yeah. Just sit up.
Yeah, so if you throw it at me, I catch it. I be on that when I do want it, like I would. But they feel like that's the first thing that they throw at you.
Especially like, nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays, because I feel they say, oh, he deserve it, but that's the only thing that you feel that I deserve and that you're offering at this moment.
I don't deserve peace, huh? I don't deserve you to follow me, huh?
None of them people know how to do that, G.
Me build together. I don't deserve none of that, but you don't be the pants, got you.
I like
that motherfucker to you.
I like anticipation though, like, and I, just like you have, you just gave your testimony, like, I necessarily haven't turned down, like, well, I've technically turned down offers, but I'm more so like, if you feel that way, like, I need space to build that anticipation, like, cause like I said, like, I see through kind of a demisexual lens where it's like that connection, that moment. Once that moment comes, it's gonna hit me naturally, like almost an animalistic thing. Like, I'm smelling you, and then I'm seeing you.
It's instinct.
And like the moment, you know, happens, that thing is, it's that feeling is innate in our, like, as a human species, and I want to keep that, because everybody's like that lore that they call it love, but it's like a feeling we can't explain. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Love bombing.
Yeah. So it's like in that, like I'm definitely, like, when it comes to that, I like to build in anticipation, because when that moment happens, it's like, we're gonna pace ourselves. We're gonna communicate in that space. We're gonna talk. Cause I learned through my experience, it's like, through other people's experiences, it's like they're rushing through that physical experience. We ain't trying to rush through that. I'm gonna talk. We gonna see how what ticks, what our body like reacts to, what our body doesn't react to. Like, let's get more fundamental in the sense to where it's like, all right, we are naked in this space, and like what? We just gonna not communicate and things like that. So a lot of women in the past, they saw it weird, like don't talk and all that stuff and don't communicate. And I'm like,
nobody knows how to communicate. Like they don't know how to communicate.
That's why
assessment the whole key thing.
Is so important. Assessment is so important.
It's communication. Yeah. If you know how to talk, bro, most people just communicate through text. But through text, you can read that motherfucker any way you want to, and you can read it with.
Saying
you can read that motherfucker with an
it,
attitude. You can read it happy. I swear, you can just read it. And most people, they usually text because they don't know how to communicate with one another. They don't know how to say, hey, I'm sorry. And the thing is, when they do something wrong, they automatically and they try to regain proximity without accountability. And they always do that. Like, and it's like, bro, you cannot get close to me like that no more. Not knowing that the way that you like, bro, it was this nigga, bro, like that kicked the dent in my car, bro. Like, I just bought an Audi, bro. He just kicked the dent in my car, bro, because it's like, I don't know, like, for what reason. Like, I don't know. I guess he was just like going through shit. But then he apologized, like, and bro, I paid for it, all this, all that. But I don't need you to pay for my shit, homie. The thing is, it's like, you was my homie, you was my friend, but I know you got a problem, man. Now you trying to apologize and then trying to gain proximity, and it's like, bro, no,
Christ is going on.
Like, what are you doing, bro? We supposed to doing business together, like. All my people I'm doing business with, let's do this, let's do that in the next year, in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months.
Yo,
G. And he come to find out he had a problem. Like, but it was like, I didn't know. Nobody knows. You see what I'm saying?
That's
like,
prevalent. We talk about mental health. Like I see it too.
At that point right there, and then you look at it and then you not knowing because nobody comes to you until you, bro, I'm fucked up. You want to be my friend? And it's like, nah, because you'll look at the motherfucker like, nah, bro, your ass crazy, bro. You retarded, bro. But now you have to go through learning a person by like years of or months of like being around them and seeing how they act and what tweak them and what fucks with them and how they act, because people take medicine in the morning and if you're not there to see, you'll never know.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah, that's why discernment is important and evaluation is important.
Bro, they hide it from you.
Boundaries are important.
They hide these things from you. Nobody wants to come out with the honest truth about things because they would know how people would look at them in the wrong way. And then it's like, honestly, if you really look at it, everybody fucked up, bro. Because the same thing that you had and not want to tell somebody else is hiding the same thing and not wanting to tell nobody. But they'll laugh at you because you told them. And it's fucked up because cancer, diabetes, herpes, AIDS, HIV, all that shit exists. But nobody has it until it gets exposed.
Discernment.
Like, so serious.
Nobody right. Everybody clean until
it gets exposed. Or and then until you get serious with someone, and then you tend to know, like, a person has to tell you because now they feel like they have to, because now they want to spend their life with you. Like, so now I gotta tell you I got this. And now we a year in, and damn, how the fuck you want me to feel?
This sound like Black Mirror.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's fucked up out here. The world is totally fucked up, homie.
Yeah. One thing I noticed about you though, you're a good listener and you ask a lot of questions. Have you always been like that?
I've always been that way, bro. Always, G. Like, that's all I do, bro. Like, I gain knowledge by asking questions. Like, you don't really know, like, until you really figure something out. Most people don't know about anything until it's acknowledged to them. Then you be like, oh, like, that's what it is. Most people don't, the poor neighborhood or the unwealthy don't know the high-end cars and these, because they figure I never get there. Most people that do spirituality, bro, you don't know too much about it because you don't really want to think too much into it. It's a lot of people that think too much into a lot of shit. And once you think too much into it, you start to really understand like what something is. A baby don't know nothing. That's why they enjoy life, G. And an adult know everything, and they see everything, and that's why they tend to want to know everything, G.
Yeah, that's why wisdom is important, because like being educated means it's like like taking your approach, for instance, like asking questions, but also wanting questions, you know, to be asked of you. You know what I'm saying? And I was just saying this earlier as I was coming here. It's like real education, real intellectuals, they are around each other to assess one another. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm smarter than you. Like, it's almost like they want to be assessed and they're assessing one another because they want to be real educators. They real knowledge to, you know, give people, like, guide people the right way. It's a lot of misinformation out there, man. Or it's a lot of information being given.
It's misunderstood, bro. With all the religion and all of that other shit, bro. Like, this is your world, bro. This is your life, bro. You are the captain of this ship. You see what you want to see. Like, you do what you want to do. Like, you can go do whatever you want to go do, bro. Like, honestly, once you leave here, you can go do whatever the fuck you want to go do. Like, you can go buy whatever you want to go buy. You can just live life. If you want your life to be in a hole, and just go lay up in the bed and curl up and feel depressed. Depressed is a mental thing. It's a mind thing. Like, but everybody is depressed. You wake up depressed. You just gotta make yourself feel good. Okay, come on, shake the shit off. Let's go. That's why you go to the gym. That's why you go running. Like, that's why you play guitars or work out or communicate with people, because it gives you, it takes you out the mind. Like, most people be stuck in the mind a lot, and they can't get out of that motherfucker, bro. And they trapped in there, and it's like, whoa. But once you know how to get out of it, it's just doing something with yourself. That's all it is, bro. Start doing something with yourself. That's all that is. But most people don't know how to do stuff with self because they don't know how to deal with self. I had one of my guys stay with me, bro. He was fucked up. So I let him stay with me, bro. So I'm about to get ready to leave out for work. So I said, hey, bro, just stay here. Don't, you know, if you leave out, like, lock the door, do. My man told me, bro, you gonna leave me here by myself, G? Like, bro, I can't be here by myself. Fuck around, jump out that window. I said, bro, you come on, get the fuck up out of here, man. Like, you gotta find somewhere to go. But thanks for telling me that, because that's how people hear voices, bro. And they don't know how to deal with it, G. The people don't be knowing. And the first thing they do is, that's what suicide come in at. That's what all that old other goofy ass shit come in at. When you people fucked up, homie.
Yeah, and then they grasp on to people who are like, and it honestly it is sad, because it used to be a lot more spaces for people with, you know, mental drawbacks and things of that nature, and like with the lack of those spaces, and they're not promoting it to be like. It's a part of another social construct, right? So there's an insecurity that people don't understand, that there are spaces for you. And the way things are now, it's more safe spaces for people, you know, who lack that. They just have to be more honest about it. But I can't say, like, it used to be more spaces for people that, you know, lacked the ability to communicate. Like, I have had conversations like this, you know, like pretty often throughout the years, how people who have these situations, they find people who are more mentally, you know, sound, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
And they latch onto them as caretakers. You're their caretaker now. And it's like, it's sad, because with the lack of promoting and putting the word out that it's okay to voice it, and the lack of the spaces to help them, so they can't even look up these spaces to go into. It's just like, it is a double-edged sword, but it's still up to us to start setting the boundary and noticing it as like community, as like a general society. Like, yo, this person needs help, and it used to be like that in communities. I grew up like, we just knew Timmy didn't have it all, so we had to make sure Timmy was good and Timmy got taken care of. And Timmy was not just kicking it. Timmy needed specific environments. He needed to go to the park, he needed to go to Toys R Us, he needed his 4 bags of chips for $1.
Structure.
Yeah, and then we made sure he went home, we played with him at home, and he just passed out. He would pass out, and, you know, that was the thing. But us as kids knew that. And it's like, it's not a thing anymore. So we just gotta do more with like voicing it and like we damn near gotta create the spaces, because with the generations, past generations are like they moved on into a I need to take care of myself stage. So now we gotta like start creating these spaces, or we're gonna continue to be these they have what I was gonna make a connection to what do they call it, an angel investor, an investor you don't know of. So we're like these like angel caretakers, where it's like on paper I'm not your caretaker, but you latched on to the fact that I could not notice it, and like still in that space to where you think I don't. But that's the issue. That's their issue. That's their mental drawback. They're never going to be in the reality you're in, because they can't mentally work their brain to that reality. You know, and we can't. It's not fair for us to be the caretakers. So we got to use our voices for real. We got it's like, as the caretakers, it gives us it sucks, but we can't absolve ourselves of the responsibility completely without proper transfer of these people. Like in a sense,
but that's them understanding.
Yeah,
like and wanting to.
Where
understand.
their parents at? Where's their family?
Some of them don't have parents. Some of them don't have family.
Yeah, and that's why it's like, yo, like, yeah, it's like I said, it's a double-edged sword. We gotta hold that thing in the middle and shit, cut the grass with it or something, man.
A good person has to come about and be somewhat of a role model to someone, and you know, be there for them, and okay this and okay that, and show them the right way and the wrong way. But
need more programs too.
They got
a lot of programs for like.
But kids don't want to go to programs these nowadays, boy. Like you got to look at like what you getting into with the new generation now. You know, I don't want to go to my fucking program, boy. Fucking program, bro. They homie sitting at the crib playing Grand Theft Auto, smoking on the blunt.
Exactly.
Baby, finna go get high, boy, and go.
And that's another thing, the drugs, man. Shit.
Yeah.
The drugs are so fake now. These shorties is cooked. I done mentored about almost 200 kids, and I'll tell you about a good 40 of them. I had to get them off the weed, bro. Like get
off weed.
Yeah, shorties.
I thought you was talking about like the pharmacy drugs. Yeah.
No, bro, this weed is off the chain. All these drugs is off the chain. They faker. You think they gonna do? They're not gonna just make the food faker. They're gonna make the clothes faker.
Fake. But
everything faker.
But that's what that's what we get into now. With everything being fake. With everything, from the food to the clothes to the people to the feelings to the world. Like,
I will say the world.
You go live life.
The world is
knowing that it's
so much
fake.
peace. It's still peace in the world.
Yeah,
globally.
But now it's peace in the world when you find it. Now peace only comes from when you just deal with self. You only find peace when you deal with self.
War. After you deal with war.
Yeah, after you deal with war, it's like now you know, okay, I have to deal with myself now. Now you know what peace feel like. Because, okay, going to jail, that's nothing but giving you peace. They gonna lock you in this place, but it's not peaceful there. Why? Because you fucking around with a whole bunch of assholes there, just like you. Now, the being alone, stuck in the cell, that's the peace. You have nothing else to do but to read a book, do some push-ups, or think. If you lock yourself in a room by yourself and do that 2 to 3 hours a day, every day, you're somewhat you're mentally is like, it's sane now mentally. Like, because now you know what peace feel like. Now you can get up after those 3 hours and go and do whatever you want to go do. The difference is the person in jail can't go do that. He had to sit there for the rest of the hours and the next day, and that's all jail is doing, is just showing you. But why can't you just do that
in real life?
In real life, just sit in a room by yourself. That's all meditation is. It's just to sit alone and think. You're just thinking. That's all jail give you time to do. In jail, you have nothing else but to do but think.
How come most people can't sit still and stare at a wall?
Because the environment. It's the environment and the phone call. It's too much. It's being accessible to people.
The lack of nature too.
Yeah, that too.
The lack of
look at the
female trees.
Yeah.
Where are the female trees?
What you mean?
Meaning, like, it's a lot of male trees in the city. And male trees are thin. and whimsical, and they give off pollen. They give off different type of particles. The female trees take those particles, recycles them to clean the air. Like, what I'm saying is, like, people need to reconnect to nature. You're right. The technology stuff, people need to travel.
They don't.
First of all,
You need to travel. The fact that people got all these fast cars whipping
But the thing is, they say they don't have the money.
Whoa.
Oh, I ain't got the money, or I'll do it this time.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm ready to go.
Okay, I see them say people.
Plane ticket.
Not that I go to the club. I bet they at the club.
Yeah, they got money.
I bet they buying bunts.
They got money for what they want to buy. That's what anybody.
Man, it's great. Look, man, I cannot. I need to travel because I live in Chicago. And Chicago, I love Chicago. Born and raised in Chatham, South Side. I love Chicago. 85th and King Drive, baby. But I will say things are changing in Chicago, especially the air. The air is relentless. And the trees they have been cutting have been female trees, bro. And that's for a reason, bro. It's ridiculous, G. Like, Hyde Park, I would say Hyde Park is a good place to go to the parks out there. Some female trees out there. Where else? Shit, I can't think of anything else.
So you noticed the difference with the air quality?
Yeah, especially being closer to the lake. The lake, not the lake, but the ocean. Yeah, that's the lake, right? Yeah,
It's the lake,
it's the lake. So that lake brings in extra air. The waves are moving for a reason. So the air is pushing the pollution, not all of it, but it's pushing enough of it. And then the trees out there, it's enough female trees out there the way it's gonna make the air quality a little bit better and the soil like more real. You know what I'm saying? So I could say Hyde Park is one of those places to be, just for like better air quality, like off rip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chicago, it's getting weird out here. You know, I was just in Eureka, Missouri, doing business out there.
What have you learned from? You said you were experiencing your 20s. What did you learn from traveling? Because traveling can give you a lot of perspective.
You need to have friendships that are walking different, ways of life, from different walks of life, man. Like, you have to. Like, I'm glad I have friends in Indonesia. I have friends in Canada. I have friends in the UK because their perspective, like with mine, and we have these conversations. It's like it's bridging the gap a little bit, and I'm understanding the real purpose of being on Earth. You gotta build genuine connections throughout with people around the world, G. And so it takes you to different parts of the world, so you get the experiences. Like, people are coming buku boatloads to these states to like embrace like our way of life and embrace our amenities, like state-wise or whatever, like the way you can establish yourself in this country. Like, people are embracing that. We need to go to different countries and embrace, like, I've been to Ireland. I was on a farm in Ireland. I drank milk from a cow in Ireland, and like, I was like, damn, this shit don't taste like no other milk I had. It's actually good.
You told me about that.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. And it just brought me more of an understanding of life, bro. We need to connect to nature. We need to connect more with people with different walks of life that are happy. These people are not happy because of the substances, because of the consumption.
They're happy with
They're
life.
happy with themselves, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, they can have little or they have a lot. I know people who got a lot of money, all they do is look out for people. They're finding ways to get write-offs or whatever. And people with nothing, they still offering half of the little they got because it's like, they're good. Like I'm good with myself. I'm good with life. I don't need all the extra stuff. So I would say that is missing. People need to travel so they can see different people and see different things. Because if you don't, your brain isn't developing. It's not growing, G. And that's another thing. Development is so damn important. Why do you think the most successful people who make it to the league or entrepreneurs, they was traveling when they were kids? They went to boarding school and shit like that. Like,
no one talks about that.
People who are well versed globally, they are successful because they have a higher understanding on how money works, on how different countries work, and they figure out where they want to be in life. Like, for real. Like so travel. Like, go somewhere far. Like, for real. Like, just get out your element. Respectfully.
That'll be the best
like,
thing
respectfully
to do.
and intentionally. But you gotta do it because we are still a species as a human We're a human species. There are things that we need to do to develop and like enhance the quality of our species, bro. As we continue to have kids and stuff like that. If we do not have these experiences, we're not transmitting all that to the next offspring, the next generations. And all they're gonna be so focused on is where they're at. Like, no, where are you going? Like, I'm going to Indonesia. After that, I'm going to Canada. And now I'm coming back here. I'll be here for a little while, but I got to move around because the air quality is bad. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
are you a drama king?
Oh yeah, I could definitely say I'm a drama king. I could be a drama king.
Why?
When it comes to food, you know what I mean? I could be going out. I'm like, damn, bro, why they cooking everything in this type of oil? I'm good. Like, I'm a drama king in that aspect. I used to be worse. I used to be in a drama king, like I said earlier. I can be argumentative in conversations where I'm like, feel like I'm being chipped at or anything like that, just insecure. You know what I mean? So I've gotten better at it. Now I'm a drama king to a sense to where it's like, I don't care how good you look as a woman. Like, if I don't want it, I don't want it. That's a version of me being a drama king. Like you said earlier about throwing some pussy in. Like, I've had women call me gay because I didn't want to.
Bro.
What?
But I'm like,
Bro,
and I'm like hearing a woman say that, yo. I'm like, yo, hold up, hey. I'm like, hold on, G.
But even if I have standards.
Yes, it's because I didn't want it. Yeah, and I got standards.
Because I got standards and stuff like that. I was like, wait, you know what? Maybe.
But
I said maybe I am.
They call you gay. They call you gay for
Like,
drinking
what?
milk. They call you gay for eating a banana. They call you gay for eating a hot dog. Like
They call you gay for having
they call you
boundaries.
gay for just they just
man.
call you gay, G.
And
like,
that's why I say I'm a drama king nowadays, because it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor based on the man that I've developed from, and you know, the man that people perceive me based on who like the type of person I am. If I have boundaries, that does not mean like it's like me not receiving what you're offering doesn't make you less of the person you are. Like, people gotta understand that, G. And like, you gotta respect somebody that says no.
Come on.
Like, if a man is saying no, that man, okay, I know he got something good going on.
Yeah,
or
standards.
He got standards. Like, I gotta keep him around, not just for that, like for other things too. Cause come on, like for real, it is weird. But yeah, like I said, it's a double entendre. Me running away from like the person that I was and I've developed, you know, from, and also how people perceive me, because you know I make certain decisions. I let them run with it nowadays. It's good.
Yeah, dog, you gotta always let them run with it. Bro, it's like, bro, you gonna tell me some shit, bro. You literally fucked up, and I'm gonna sit here and think about what you telling me. Have a nice day with it, though. You good? All right, I don't give a fuck what you say. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just being 100 because that's a person's opinion. That's what they want to say, and they don't know. But then you look at the other end, like, them people ain't got nothing going on for themselves to sit here and judge you. Like, you gonna sit here and really, like, dissect me when you ain't really even dissect yourself. Fucked up though, right? I guess
There's a quote. It says, "You're looking at the speck in somebody else's eye when you have like a whole arrow in your head or something like that. Like, you focusing on that, but whole time you
fucked up.
One cough, one blow, one scratch away from your whole world. But then you trying to focus on
you
that
trying to focus on this one thing with this person.
Yeah, that's actually a quote. I butchered it, but it's in the Bible.
It's in that same, but everybody is like that though, and nobody like wants to accept the fact that, oh, I shouldn't be like that. Like, instead of talking about somebody and trying to figure out this person, spend more time with yourself. Therefore, like, you would sit here and now, like, one of my friends, and it's like, she's a very, very like smart young lady. She said, I don't have friends. And the reason why I don't have friends is because I feel like I'm the smartest person in the room. And when I'm the smartest person in the room, then I shouldn't be in that room. Like, so everything that I do, I outgrow people, like myself. Like, I don't really like stay around people too long. I outgrow them. First of all, bro, I'm gonna stay to myself and I'm gonna go get me some money. Like, fuck all that other goofy ass shit. Like, because instead of worrying about how life could be, you can honestly be out designing it. But most people don't understand it. Like a thought is just a perception of something. Oh, I can do this, or I figure. But in order to really make it count, you have to get up and go. You have to be fit to run this world. And most people don't. If you don't know how to get up and go exercise, the simplest thing ever is walking and running, and you can't go do that. How the fuck you think you're gonna go take on the world? Taking on the world take legs and arms. It take walking and running. Like, you have to, but most people don't want to do it. They want to sit down, and then when something happens, it's like it's fucked up for them. But like,
it's somebody else's fault.
It's somebody else's fault. They don't know how to blame themselves. They blame you. You was the reason why I was like this, because all you did was set up and ate. All you did was lay here and watch TV. So that leaves you to do it with me. So now, who's not right in the mind? You are. Because you let me determine the way that what you do. That's fucked up. Like, that's why relationships sometimes fuck up though too. Because somebody needs the strong person in that. Most people don't know how to cook in relationships. Most people don't know how to save in relationships. Most people don't got the ambition to get up and go work out. But then they meet someone that got a little bit of that put together, that can get up and go to the gym. So now that person that gets up and go to the gym is the alarm clock to the person. Come on, get up. We gotta get up and go, come on. But now they see how your physique is and they wanna get like you. But they just dragging along with doing it.
They weighing you down.
They are weighing you down because the momentum is not there. So instead of you staying an hour like you usually stay by yourself, they say run faster alone, run farther together. Like, in that type of field, you supposed to, like, that's how it works. Like, you can run fast all alone because you ain't got nobody to stop you. But if you want to go far, like, I guess, like, go together or some shit. Like, but a person will sit here and you go to the gym an hour and a half. You wake that person up, boop, get up, let's go to the gym. That person sluggish, don't want to really go, but they just going because, hey, I committed myself to some shit, let me go. But now you're not staying an hour and a half. You find yourself staying 45 minutes because now this person, I'm tired, my stomach hurt. Now that weighs you down. It weighs you down. You can run for an hour, but now the person that you brought, you can't. Because now they're weighing you down. It's fucked up though, but that's what anybody.
And the fucked up part about it is that they do want to be better, and they do still show up and try.
They do show up and still try,
but the math is they're still weighing you down.
They're still weighing you down because you have to look at your ambition is like different from someone else's ambition. Like, they just doing it because, okay, I'm trying, but you doing it because it's a lifestyle. They doing it, oh, I'm trying, but they're trying, and like,
sometimes it's not good
I
enough.
boxed for 10 years. I took a couple of my homies with me. I took my son with me. Like, most people don't want to go because they don't want that workout, bro.
Nope.
It's fucked up. One of my niggas, he smoked a lot of weed, bro. I took that nigga boxing, bro. He down that pass out. I had to put some ice on his head, bro. Because they not used to that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you so used to doing one thing and one thing only. Every morning I get up, I run an hour and a half. Like, I'm gonna work on my breathing. I'm gonna work on my shape. I'm gonna work on me. You see what I'm saying? What time do you have for that? Shit, you go to work, you doing what you do. Shit, you gonna wanna go to sleep once you get done. Like, most people don't have time, bro. I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and I just go running. Because that's my time to get up and go do it. Like, I gotta be at work at 6, 7. Okay, I can go run and do this. Boop, boop. Now I'm gone. Alright. But most people not dedicated, and they'll weigh you down, G. Like, most people would, and that's and as bad as it sounds, bro. It's the truth.
Yeah.
So you gotta be willing to pick whatever side it is,
or
like,
just accept being weighed down.
Or accept it. But most people, like I just say, like, is it worth accepting? Like, you have to look at that, like, because everybody is not gonna match up to the criteria that you want it to be. They're not gonna match up to, oh, I'm like you, or I'm but to get up and still go do it, it's like, okay, I tried or I did it, but don't give me fault on it when it don't work out for you. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, don't blame me for it. Blame yourself for not going 100%. Blame yourself for only going 40%. It's like, oh, I don't want to be so the next day. Just work out again the next day to knock the soreness out. But most people don't be knowing that shit. And it's weird because you have to explain to people. And then the more you explain, it's like, boy, I'm tired of explaining it to you. And just go out and do you. So just live your life. Just go and do you. And fuck all these people, bro. These people retired at home.
And once that happens, it's already over with.
It's already over with.
Because you don't care no more.
You don't care no more. And why should you? Because caring only gonna bring you something that you don't want. And even being like, I don't depend on nobody. Depending on somebody actually brings disappointment. I look at everybody like a fuck up. Damn. Until you show me that you're not. You show me otherwise. Then okay, I know how to treat you then. But I would not depend on nobody. That's a disappointment because shit do happen to people. It really do. And once it happen, now you stuck with the problem too. It happened on your watch. You needed this person to do something. Now that problem affected you. It's fucked up.
Damn, this is deep. You hear this, man? This is real. Oh yeah. This is real.
Yeah, like I was telling my ex one time, like, bro, she rolled past 1 million gas stations, came to the crib, just to leave back out the next day, past one gas station by the crib to drop the daughter off to her mom, ran out of gas. Why didn't you stop at that gas station? I don't like that gas. Fuck about what you don't like. Now you just inconvenience somebody. You just inconvenience your mom, like, to come and get you, and she ain't got a car. Now she got to call somebody and wake them up at that time of the morning to help you out because of your stupid thought. When you could have stopped there and got some gas, you just inconvenience people.
Selfish.
And most people are like that because of what you didn't want. Oh, I don't like that gas. Bro, gas is gas. Boy, look, now your ass needs some type of gas. You get what I'm saying?
You need some brain cells.
Bro.
No, for real.
And you have to think for people, and it's like, bro, I don't want to have to think for you. Like, we all got a neural system. You can think for yourself. But
it'd be common sense.
Common sense, but most people don't be having common sense, bro, and it's fucked up, dog.
It'd be so like I be having to take a deep breath and then talk like a child, like, son, we're gonna go here.
One of my mans, he go through therapist. He go through therapy with his woman, bro. And his therapist told him, like, the same thing that he was telling her, the therapist told her, but told her in a nicer way. And the therapist told him, like, she just understands it in a nicer way. You just giving it to her too rough. Like, and it's like, why should I have to be like courtesy of your feelings? Like, I should have to watch how I talk or watch what I say because of you don't know how to handle certain things. So now I gotta watch what I say because, oh, you're not friendly, you don't know how to communicate, you don't know how to talk, you don't know how to hold yourself accountable though too in certain things. Like, I don't just tell my son one way, hey, don't do that no more. Don't you do that no more. I don't talk to my son like that. Boy, sit your ass down, boy, if I fuck you up, homie. Like, I ain't finna sugarcoat it with you. You gonna get it. But I'm the best dad ever to my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, but he know I get down with him. If he do act crazy though. Like, but you have to be like that with kids. Because kids only go and do what you let them do, bro. They only do what you let them do. A child.
Yeah.
How you gonna let a child, like, sit down and put you in timeout? Fuck that timeout. It's man, if you don't sit your ass down, homie, they know that, okay, he for real now. He gonna sit on down. A person with sense would do that. Most of these kids, ADHD, they just brought that shit out.
Yeah. Man, we definitely getting somewhere, but I definitely needed to hear what was said today. from both of you all. Both of you all brought a different perspective.
Yes, sir.
Different downloads, so I appreciate you all for that. But before we wrap up, man, how can we reach y'all on socials, and what final words do y'all have?
Once again, my name is Zacharyiah. You can find me really everywhere under Zacharyiah TBM. So on IG, it'll be ZACHARYIAH _TBM. TBM stands for the Black Messiah. I feel like I have a cultural responsibility for the culture, and I'm just stepping into that frame. You can look up that same ZACHARYIAH on any other platform as well, from YouTube. Check out my YouTube. Also check out, different songs that I have on iTunes and things of that nature. Please feel free to leave comments. I'm all about, feedback and things of that nature. I'm a very constructive artist, so please, if you check out my content, leave feedback and show support. Also, I just wanted to give a shout out to the Treehouse first and foremost. They're my brother Gartasia, he's over here building, and I'm glad to be a part of this. Appreciate you having me on today.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to more in the future.
Yes, sir.
Having these beautiful conversations. I also want to give a shout out to Mental Health Meets Hip Hop, and I also want to give a shout out to my tribe and my collective Push Soul. You can find Push Soul under if you look up PUSHSOUL, you should find it. If you see the Push Baby with the fro, that is definitely the page. Check us out. And I just want to end by saying I usually have a lot I want to say, but I just want to say be patient, be intentional, and be careful what you consume, man. Be patient, be intentional, and watch what you consume. That's the best thing I can say. Thank you.
My name's Tazo. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tazo Cornelyis, TAZO CORNELYIS. I am an artist. I do write. You can find my videos on YouTube at Tazo Cornelyis. You can actually find me again at Money Dude Tazo, MONEYDUDETAZO. Subscribe and go on there and check me out. Fuck with me. It's Tazo Cornelyis and Money Dude Tazo, like same person, like different ones. I don't know. And a word: live life. Fuck what they say. Shit, do you? And be true to yourself and truthful, and understand what your purpose is in life, and just walk it. That's about it.
Good shit. As always, stay hydrated, stay breathing in that good ass consciousness. Most importantly, stay basic.
Only care if they buy, don't only care if they buy, don't only care if they buy. I'm spreading positivity, some light.